Hello, I welcome you to my channel today at Lukebreezy NFT. So I hope you all have been holding on so well, because I always check on my followers and subscribers here. So today we will be talking about, or I will be teaching you guys on Binance Futures Trading tutorial using your mobile phone. So I would like to ask you a question. What is futures trading? But before I give you guys the answer, please, if you are a new subscriber or a returning subscriber, please, I want to say thank you very much for having you here again, because you guys have always been the source of the progress of this channel. And if you are yet to subscribe, please do well to click on the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell, so that whenever I upload a new video, the YouTube will notify you without any delay. So futures trading allows you to predict on the future value of a cryptocurrency. Here, traders can go long to wage on a price in advance, or go short to anticipate a price drop. Now, on this platform, I want to let you guys know that you can turn your $10 to $1,000. You can turn your $50 to $2,500 and thereabout. But I will also tell you something. This is just the advantage of what futures trading. But on the other side, on the ugly side of it, if proper care is not taken, you will lose all your funds. You will lose all your funds, I repeat. So, but if you will watch this video to its very end, I will be giving you 5 steps on how to start trading futures in the right way. If you watch this video to the very end, after I've taken you on the ride and on the surrounding on the future trading platform, how you can do everything there, I will give you 5 steps to start trading futures in the right way. So with that being said, I would love you to follow me down to the future platform, and I will click, either you go by clicking on this button here down below, futures. It takes you to the future trading platform, or you go back and go to more, click on more, and click on more. It opens, you scroll down, you go to trades, and you go to futures. Here you click on futures. It all leads you to simply, these are the 2 different ways that you can go to the futures platform. Now here we are on the futures platform. So before you could perform any task here, the first thing I need you to do is to deposit USDT. You need to have some USDT in your futures account. So let me do the depositing before I'll explain some terms and things you need to know on this platform that you can see here. Now, first of all, you will click on this arrow, going forth and backwards. You tap on it. Now it opens the new platform and say transfer from spot to USDT futures. Now let me say I just want to deposit. Let me just say, for the sake of this video, I'll be depositing just 10 USDT to this wallet. Now transfer successful. Now you can see it have now reflected here on my USDT that I've deposited. I've successfully deposited 10 USDT. Now with that being said, I want to explain some certain things for you here. Here we are on the futures platform. As you can see, when you tap on this place, it shows you the pairs around, all the pairs. It will show you all the pairs you want to trade. If you want to trade Atom, IOTA, Veto, name them, I'll go against USDT. Now, on this particular side, these are the pairs. It enables you to predict the future, just like I have said from the definition, that you long to wage on a price in advance or go short to anticipate a price drop. Now let me just break this down for you. When they say long, long simply means to buy, and when they say short, short simply means what? To sell. These are keywords I want you to understand. Now, before I hop into everything in detail, I believe that when you look at this particular place, that we have the cross, I can see cross there. Now, when you click on that, there is something known as what? Margin. There is something we call what? Margin. Now, margin are of two basic types. We have the isolated margin and the cross margin. Now, the cross margin, let me start with the cross margin. The cross margin, while you are trading using this cross margin, you are automatically using all the funds that you have, and when the funds, let me say, goes against you, you automatically lose all the funds you have in wallet. Now, but using the isolated, let me say you decide to use $1 for that particular trade. Now, when you are using $1 for that particular trade, and automatically once the market goes against you, you only lose that $1 that you have used in that particular trade. This is the big difference between cross margin and the isolated margin. But as a beginner, as someone who is still new to the system, I will always advise you to use what? The isolated margin when doing your trading. Now, with that being said, I want you to understand something again. And the next thing I would like us to talk about, if you look down below the three buttons, you see fundings / what? Countdown. Now let me explain that to you. Now, when you long and it is on the positive side, Binance pays you some amount of money for doing that. And when it's negative, on that of the percentage, Binance deducts some certain amount of money from you. Now, that's the reason why I said I want to explain all these things for you to understand. Now, this is that about the fundings. And when you check on the countdown, you see the time reading there. Now, for those of you in Nigeria, there are three specific times whereby that you get paid or get deducted by Binance. You all understand what I mean by you get paid or you be deducted. From the fundings I told you, when it is on the positive side, Binance credits you with some certain amounts of money, and when it is on the negative side, Binance deducts some certain amounts of money from you. And now, there are three specific times in Nigeria when Binance pays or deducts money from you, and these times are 1 a.m., 9 a.m., and 5 p.m. These are the three particular times. If you are in Nigeria, Binance will deduct money from you for the fundings or pay money into your funds. Now, this is that about it. Now, when you click on these charts here, on those candlesticks you see there, now this displays the charts for you. If you want to know how it reads, I've already explained this platform on my last video about shorts, I've already explained these particular terms, but this allows you to read the charts properly. Now, with that being said, let's go back. Now, let me say, for instance, you want to long. Here. You are already on the long, that is to buy. But for the sake of this video, I'll only be using just little fonts to explain this to you. Leverage can be adjusted using this part. Here is what your X. As a beginner, as a starter, I always advise you use 2x or 5x. When you use above that, that will be that you are a guru, you are a pro. So I always advise you as a starter to go with 2x or 3x. With that being said, when you look down, you see what is written as TP/what ST. TP simply means what? Take profit, and SL simply means what? Stop loss. Now by clicking on it, it says what? Set a take profit or stop loss simultaneously when opening a position. Choose less price or mark price to trigger take profit or stop loss. Let's click on what? Okay. Now this place is for your what? Take profit, and this is for what? Your stop loss. Now the advantages of these two is what I will tell you after I've given you my short, just a brief story of how I lost $700 as I forgot to put my what? Stop loss. So I will always advise you, I'm telling you this thing based on experience, always put your what? Take profit and your what? Stop loss when setting your entry or your exit for your trade. Now whenever you are putting your take profit, ensure that the take profit it always are higher than what the market price or the limit price you have set. Now just like this one, that the market is currently at 29,800, so your take profit should be somewhere around 30k, something a bit higher than it. Never set your take profit lower than your limit price or your market price, please. And also your stop loss has to be set whenever you are taking your trade, because accidentally you might say you are monitoring your trade, sleep may come or a distraction, whatever, and you may forget and the markets will end up going against you. Always try to put your what? Stop loss. It is very, very important. And after that has been done, you what? Click on what? Buy. Once that has been done, it automatically reflects what? Down here. I will do that when I'm setting a trade just now, so just keep calm. I'm just explaining the platform here using what? These features, this BTC here. So when that has been done, it's sweet. And same thing goes for sale. Whenever you want to take a short, you want to go short to predict the downfall or the drop in price, same thing. You use your market, you use your limit, you set your price, you fix the amount, you use the leverage adjustment to adjust the leverage, you set your what? Your take profit and your stop loss, and you click on what? Sell/what? Short. Now with that being said, I won't like to take my trade on BTC, but rather I will go on what? FTM. Now let me just, for the sake of this video, I'll just go with this to set it at 6 at 2. Then I'll be using $3 for this, and my X, you see, look at the warning that Binance just gave. Selecting high leverage such as 10x increases your liquidity risks. Always manage your risk level. See our help article for more. Now I always advise you just go for either you go for your 10x or you go for 5x. Just for the sake of this video, I'll be giving what 5x, please. I click on my 5x, and now I told you always set your stop loss and your take profit. So but I now be closing this sales this buy real soon, so I won't like to wait so much of a time. So I'll just go with that. So for the purpose of this video, I'll be using my limits. Let me set it at, and I'll just give you guys a real quick example. So once you click on your buy, it tells you confirm. So now you all will observe that as I clicked on the buy, now it is now on my order. So I have one order, and once it reaches at that particular price, I dive into the market with them. So this is what I want you all to understand, that and I told you earlier, don't forget to always set your stop loss and your take profit. It is always important. It is always important you do that. Now, not just that, I want you guys to follow me up to this place. Now when you check on this particular side, on your right hand side, you will see the order book. Yeah, you see prices in USDT and the amount. So people wanting to sell, people wanting to buy, those are all in those columns there. And when this market goes in, we dive into the market. Now with that being said, once we are still waiting on this to trigger, so I have something important. I told you guys, if you're able to stay to the very end of this video, I'll be giving you 5 tips how to start trading futures in the right way. Now the first thing I want to talk about is find a good trading methodology. Always find a good trading methodology. The term methodology is derived from the word method. So have a method that works perfectly well for you. Don't be a person that use this strategy and that strategy and that strategy. Just find a method that works perfectly well for you. Now secondly, what I want to talk about, the tip I want to give you is develop a good trading plan. Now it helps you to manage your risks, improve your trading consistency, exit, and you should also include your layout, such as the entries, the exit indicators, position sizing, your stop loss placements. Now this all will help you in developing a good trading plan. When you learn to manage all this I've explained for you in this video, it aids properly and very well. Now, not just that, proper risk management is also important. Now here you set what you think is acceptable or what is unacceptable to the loss in your trade. Now, when you have a good risk management, just like I told you, your risk management, you have to know so well about your margins and how to adjust your margins properly. You have to know them so well. Avoid being so greedy in the crypto market is also a good tip I want to tell you. Avoid being too greedy. I've learned from that also. I'm talking to you from experience. And also I want to also tell you to always learn to trade responsibly. Avoid emotion and compulsory trading, because it's just like gambling. Avoid emotionals and compulsive tradings. They are just gambling. Learn to master it first before you dive in. Don't just gamble and dive into the market. You will end up blowing your account. And then finally, what are the final tips I would like to give you is what? Continuous education is very vital in this space. Now, due to the crypto space always changes often in time to time, it is always good you read books, you update yourselves, keep yourself up to date, and update your trading plans. It makes you to be a guru, it makes you to be a star and a master in what you do. So that will go a very long way. And if you have stayed and gotten value from this video, from the explanations I have made, I know that value has been gotten, and these 5 tips I've given you will give you a leverage when setting your crypto trading plans for a future trade. Now, I would love you to drop any question you have, to drop your comments in the section below. And if this video has been of help to you, please don't forget to click on the subscribe button, to like this video so that the YouTube algorithm will help to share this video to others. And also finally, I would like to say a big thank you, because you guys are the best. Always stay safe and remain blessed.